Hello everybody. Today I would like to tell you 10 short conversations between a man and a woman. Number 1. The woman asked the man if he had heard that Sam had gotten a promotion. The man answered that Jim had told him and he wondered if it was right. The woman commented that she wished that Pat had gotten a promotion too because she thought Pat deserved to get a promotion. Number 2. Miss Fuzita first introduced herself to the man and she offered to help him. The man told her that he was calling from the accounting office and he asked her if he could speak with the director. The woman replied that she was sorry about the fact that the director was not in, and she said she was her assistant. She hoped that she could help him. Number 3. The man asked the woman what her specials were that night. The woman answered that they had fresh cream and roast beef. The man said to her that he thought he would order something from regular menu. Number 4. The man asked the woman if somebody had called him while he had been out. The woman answered that the man had the message from Mr. Peters, and she said Mr. Peters had finished painting the new office. The man was very delighted with that, and he told him to call Mr. Peters back and ask him to send the bill to the accounting office. Number 5. The woman asked John if it was his office. John answered it was Cindy's, and he said his office was the one at the end of the hall. The woman asked him how he had gotten such a nice office, and she thought his boss had to really like him. Number 6. The man said to the woman that he had just received a bill from Mrs. Rotager. The woman asked him if Mrs. Rotager was his accountant, because she thought Mr. Gershon had been. The man commented that the woman was right, but then Bob had recommended Mrs. Rotager, and he said Mrs. Rotager does a much better job. Number 7. The woman asked Frank what his daughter was doing that day. Frank answered that his daughter was at the university then, and he said she was studying economics. The woman was very surprised at that because she had thought his daughter would become a lawyer like him. Number 8. The man asked Marsha if she has seen Jim since his surgery. Marsha answered that she hadn't yet, but she and Linda had a plan to visit Jim in the hospital that afternoon. The man commented that it was good because Jim's wife told him that Jim really wanted to visit them. Number 9. The woman asked Martin if Sammy's car had been parked by the front door. Martin replied that it was Tom's car, and he said Tom was the new secretary. The woman then commented that Tom should better move his car because he had parked in the director's space. Number 10. The man asked the woman how much the bus fare was. The woman answered that it was $1.50. And she asked him if he wanted a transfer. The man replied that he didn't want, but he told her to remind him about his stops. And he said he was going to the central post office.